Yeah. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Sita. I'm a cosmetologist esthetician from Ojas Aesthetic, Hyderabad. Today, let us go into the details of what makes the bride. Yes, we know that a marriage makes them a bride, but when we take a talk on the esthetician level, let us see how we can prepare them for the marriage. That is their looks, their skin, and their overall health. So there are some key elements that are necessary while considering the bridal treatments. Most of them are aware that they have to take certain type of nutrition, maintenance of the skin, at home care before they come to us. So nowadays we see the issue of we don't see the this issue of not doing any skincare at home, but probably we need some other extra things that we have to do so that their skin will look radiant, glowing, and healthy. We do not really concentrate on the color, but I'll come back to you when I speak about the changes that we are going to make. Now, the key elements here are three C's, I should say. That is corrections, first of all, in their skincare, in their routine that they are following, and some corrections that are needed with in-house treatments at clinic treatments. The second one is the most burning topic of the century, I should say, is the color. Always people expect that the color has to change at the time of bridal treatments. Yes, this can be done, but this is not absolute. The skin that you are comfortable in, the color that you are comfortable in will be maintained, but with a good changes to the skin texture. That is what we suggest usually. Over and beyond that, if the color changes are necessary, then there will be other corrections that will be added. The third C, I would say, is most important. That's the contouring of the skin, contouring of the structure, not the skin, but the structure of the face. So this requires many treatments to be put into the basket. That is one. The contouring can be done with uh, many energy-based treatments, or it can be done with the facials, or it can be done even with our fillers and Botox. So this will be a separate subject which I'll be dealing a little. Now I should again reiterate that these bridal treatments are doctor mediated treatments, esthetician mediated treatments, and not salon treatments. So the second point here is most important, that is skincare. What kind of skincare was the bride using before, and what should be changed? So there is a detailed consultation first of all in the first visit, and then whatever is the appropriate skincare that will be added to the skin. Some treatment products in the form of retinols or in the form of glycolic acids or at home care peels will be added. The most important thing which they should never forget is the cleansing, toning, moisturizing, and sunscreen. This will be an integral part of the treatments. Now, sometimes if the bride opts for a very small treatment, then a weekly peels will be done, or sometimes medifacials like Zenobazi facials will be included. The Zenobazi facials are so special that they give the immediate glow, change the texture of the skin, and also in a way there are treatment products in the skin, that is both BHAs and glycolic acids, so that they control the acne eruptions or the skin irregularities. So, what do we do here? When a bride comes after the consultation, according to the time they have, if they start around 1 year, it is a very specific time where most of the corrections can be dealt with. But if they start around 6 months or so, also we have enough time to correct the changes, the treatments, and then the glorification of the skin. But if this client comes late, then we have to plan according to the time that we have so that we can give the best results. So therefore, the ZO facials, that is a medifacial along with a glycolic and a BHA peel, is a opt is very very useful for the skin. And the next one will be a BB Glow. This is a Korean facial where there are treatment products like DNA repair serums, the hyaluronic acid, or the vitamin C that are luxuriously applied with a microneedling device. And this can give a great glow immediately, instantly. The other most important thing is a hydrofacial. Hydrofacial is touted as a cleansing treatment, but it itself is a treatment as it cleanses the skin, and also mild acids like glycolic and BHAs are introduced into the skin and cleansed thoroughly. There are other treatment serums also introduced along with the hydrofacial. Therefore, in itself, it's a treatment. Also, it's a medication and also can be combined with various other treatments, and it's a no downtime treatment. Either the ZO or the BB Glow or the hydrofacial have become popular because they have no downtime and they give instant results. These are very hygienically done at Ojas Aesthetic, and they are well planned with the client according to their needs. So the other thing, sometimes the clients are also concerned about their body contours, body treatments that they need. So we have to assess if there was a weight loss, and if there is on the face, then fillers have to be included so that they can get the best effect. They can get the best effect. Or contouring with the skin lax for the skin laxity can be done with energy-based devices like RF or the HIFU. So once the contouring is apt, then over and above these, we can add the medifacials or the peels which are necessary for the client. Um, so the clients also come with concerns of hormonal excess or unwanted hair, where a laser hair therapy can be added. Laser hair therapy acts to remove the unwanted hair. This has to be done in certain settings. Therefore, the 6 months program is very apt to give you the best results. But if they come in late, a few sittings can also add value to the hair texture, and the skin will be glowing. So they can also opt for a laser facials at the last minute. These are called photofacials, and these also will rejuvenate the skin and give a very good glow. Now, um, there are certain issues that the skin may have suffered previously, like the acne or a lot of ongoing acne or the acne scars. So these have to be dealt with separately, either with retinol and retinoids at home, with certain kinds of peels and other treatments like microneedling, so that they can come to a certain level of management, which will be the best before the big day. So before the wedding day, acne treatments have to be planned around at least 3 to 5 months before the wedding day. And we have to include retinol sometimes, or isoretinoin at home, or a serum containing retinol, which will be useful to tackle the increased level of acne and also the acne scar. Now, most important throughout to look gorgeous is always to moisturize the skin. The best moisturizers have to be selected so that they feel hydrated and the skin is looking even. So these moisturizers usually have to have a little amount of hyaluronic acid so that they can act better. There are also other things that the client has to plan according to the protocol. There should be a morning and an evening routine that has to be introduced so that they get the right dose of the treatment products at the right time. Now, why do we do these bridal treatments? Why do a client opts for the bridal treatments? Yes, bridal day, the wedding day is a big day for every individual, be it a woman or man, and they want to look special and most memorable on that of that day. Therefore, they opt not only for being healthy and looking good, but also look for more than what they are. But I would reiterate that we actually concentrate on making their own skin better and becoming comfortable in their own skin rather than adding layers of makeup. And they should look natural and radiant, which gives much more confidence to them as an individual. So bridal treatments are planned to increase their glow, the good skin, the nature, to reflect a good skin, both individually and in the photography, and also to be much more confident. And probably this is it's wise to start these treatments at this time, because you can continue certain amount of treatments because the rapport between the esthetician and the client improves, and the further treatments and the further changes can be dealt with very aptly. So always people always ask for what can be continued post marriage. Though that is the basic advice that we always give them, and we would suggest to continue certain treatments post the wedding day also, so that they will be the same and with the same natural glow forever. So the most popular treatments, according to these are executed in Ojas Aesthetic, and these are safe, performed in a hygienic manner, and FDA approved. So these treatments are done with a particular sorry, huh. These treatments are done along with a nutritional care to the client. Therefore, the nutritional balance has to be examined, and certain repair serums, not only for the face, but some nutrients that go in that improve the overall skin should also be introduced. Glutathione is a good antioxidant that can be introduced both orally, and sometimes we may have to give it in an intravenous drip, so that there is a good nutrition to the skin and the body. There are other do's that, as a skincare physician, that I would suggest is to have a good skincare both before and after the wedding day, and to follow the natural routines of taking good vitamins, good nutrition in the form of in the food, and also nutritional supplements. And the absolute don'ts would be to not to indulge in sugars. Most of the time weddings are flooded with sugar, so that is the one that damages the skin. But somehow we have to bring in an awareness about reducing the sugar intake intake, maintaining a good sleep pattern, good amount of hydrations, and of course do not indulge in any new treatment on the day of the wedding or just 48 hours before the wedding. Though it's a fancy name advertised by many, it's better to consult your esthetician and then follow the routine, and do not indulge in a treatment that has not been done before. The safest one would be the medifacial. If at all, it has to be done 2 days before the wedding. Even then, a test patch should be done, and then only a treatment has to be planned. So these are the absolute no's that as an esthetician that I follow. And also the clients have to know that overindulgence is not good. Apart from that, using the right products advised by the estheticians is always safe. Therefore, we plan a treatment that is very individualized, customized, so the client can be, there need not be any worry on the part of the client, and they can safely and go through the treatments and get the best beautiful skin. That's what we always look for. Treat. This is how we plan a bridal treatments. Therefore, anybody who's will wants such treatments can contact us on Ojas Aesthetic website or our number, which will be given later. And they can plan a consultation first of all, and then understand what they require and how frequent the treatments are necessary to be done, and then plan accordingly. Our Zedo facials will definitely be good for any type of skin, and we also have other basket of treatments which can be useful for the wedding day. And we have the record of giving a very good skin for many brides, and we have some very good we have some reviews of these patients, so you can just talk to them or see them and then plan your treatments. So we also have a plan of treatments for the other people also, the men, the grooms. When we say bridal treatments, it includes treatments for grooms also. So men are also included in this basket, and they can plan certain treatments which will be suitable for them after consultation with us. Then we also have other important treatments for them, which can be individually planned. Of course, the hair treatments are very, very important for a man during the wedding season. They have to plan around 6 to 8 months. We have very good growth factors and PRPs, which can give good results in 6 months. Therefore, that let's not neglect this part of the hair care. So, I wish everybody will have a good skin and use the knowledge